Yeah, it's your boy YSTG. I'm from Chicago, West Side, and I'm on Industry's Most Wanted.
Take it off, get them clothes, take them off. Take it off, let me see that pussy talk. Take it off, get them clothes, take them off. Take it off, let me see that pussy talk. Show me what you working with, know you a dog with. Got a hump like
What's going on? It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we're back with another episode of
Industry's Most Wanted.
Take them drawers off! Take them panties off!
What's the word?
YSTG, what is going on, family? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself, Tampa?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for being here.
No problem. I appreciate it. Thanks to Show. I'm here.
Listen, hold on. I got to look at this. Shout out to Show, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. You know, for everything. He's always been showing love and support. That's how you and I connected. So, you know, we family now. We locked in.
Yeah, for life.
For life. You know what I'm saying? Coming from Chicago.
Yes.
I feel like the city is just, a lot of people want to make their own assumptions about Chicago that haven't been there before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear it straight from you. What is the culture like right now in Chicago when it comes to this music industry, living? Give us a rundown.
The culture on the music has actually gotten better in Chicago. You know, there's better music coming out of Chicago, you know, minus the drill scene.
Yeah.
You got, you know, artists like Be Easy O'Hare, you know what I'm saying? He on straight hip hop trying to change the drill scene and stuff like that. And as far as living in Chicago, you know, depending on the area where you at, is some bad areas, is some good areas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. Chicago is fucked up, but you know, it's a good city. You know what I'm saying? We got good food and all that stuff.
Absolutely, because I feel like no matter where we go, we're going to experience the good and the bad.
Yeah.
We're never going to get away from that. Just some areas might have a little bit more of this or a little bit more of that, but I've got to make my way up there. Is it true that it's a windy city?
Yes, it is. yes, it is. It get cold as hell.
Boy, that's what we was talking about before we went live. He was saying how, like, boy, that breeze be coming through and knock your socks off.
Yeah, it be that lake effect. It'll feel like Mr. Freeze and Sub-Zero slap boxing.
Do you feel like Chicago at all had an influence on your actual sound? Because hearing your music, to me, wasn't necessarily giving Chicago sound.
So, when you heard that song where they gave you like 8-ball MJG vibes?
It sure did. Yes. More of a Memphis type vibe.
Yeah, so I listen Chicago now. My Chicago favorite artist was Psychodrama, you know, Young Buck, you know, Crucial Conflict, Do or Die. I listened to all them, but I also did listen to 8-ball and MJG. And when a lot of people hear that song, they do say it put them in the mind of 8-ball and MJG when they hear the song and they say, you know, it sound like them. But I did listen to 8-ball, MJG, Psychodrama, you know, Infamous Syndicate, like all the old school Chicago artists, you know, Triple Darkness, all them.
Excuse me, and I feel like that record could work in a strip club.
Yeah.
Let's start right there. You're in the strip club capital of the world right now. Atlanta's got a strip club on every corner like a gas station.
Yeah.
Have you had the opportunity to hit any of the strip clubs in Atlanta before?
Not yet.
You gonna go before you leave?
Gotta try. If not, I'm gonna be back down here because it's like this actually worked out good because you know they had a show down here.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy JT. You know what I'm saying? He let me ride down here, get in the show, perform and do my thing. He let me you know come down here and do my thing. So if it wasn't for JT, I wouldn't be here. And if it wasn't for Show, I wouldn't be here. So you know, they're my boys, man. Like you know, I got them really supporting me, rocking me right now behind me. I really appreciate that.
That's one of the most important things in life, not just business, not just music, but in life. You got to have good people around you that truly want to see you win. Yeah. It's rare. Loyalty is rare these days, right?
Real rare.
But, you know, the strip club scene, when I first moved to Atlanta, my very first hosting gig outside of doing my own events, I used to host at Magic City, which is one of the most well-known strip clubs. And I could say that was probably one of the best experiences I had. I loved being there because, you know, I supported Naked Hustle. But I met so many dope people. Yeah. Somebody, Thug, Future, T.I., they always were in the strip clubs. Yeah. So it's like I got to meet a lot of great people. And to me, I feel like if you're going to live in Atlanta, you got to get to know the strip club scene. Yeah. Definitely. So we got to work this record in the strip club scene.
Yeah, that's the goal.
He telling you take them damn panties off.
Take them off, bitch.
Show that shit. Take it off.
Yeah.
So you've been doing music professionally for about 15 years, for a long time.
Yeah, for a long time.
I commend you because you and I came in around the same time. What first inspired you to start? Was it some of the artists that you mentioned?
It was some of the artists. Then it's like I found out my pops, rest in peace, Sir Powell. He used to do music also. You know what I'm saying? Then my older brother, Yogi, he also does music, so that was an inspiration. And I got a brother that's locked up free, my big bro Earl. He was doing music. So I was like, looking at them, and it inspired me. And then when my father got murdered in 1999, that kind of propelled it.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
It was an outlet, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of like made me, get rid of all the rage and stuff like that. Anytime I was mad, I was able to write it and tell a story through a song and express myself.
It's truly a therapy.
Yeah, it is.
And I feel like we as humans, we need an outlet because life be lifing, as they say.
Yes, it does.
We all go through things in life like losing people, but not only losing people, you lost your pops tragically.
Yeah, and what was crazy about that situation, the person that murdered my pops is out free right now, which was my stepmom.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Your stepmother
murdered my pops.
Murdered.
Yeah, she shot him.
Wow.
She shot him, drug him in the house, you know what I'm saying, closed the door so the ambulance couldn't get to him. The bullet traveled his lungs, made his lungs collapse, you know what I'm saying. She did 10, 12 years, she's out free. It was crazy because she actually video called me on Facebook and she stared at me and she's like, you know who I am? I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm like,
why are you calling me?
You know what I'm saying? But like at that point, I wasn't really bothered no more because now I had so much to lose. So it's like now all the anger and rage is like, all right, so what's up? We could talk. You know what I'm saying? Because like she's reaching out to me. So, okay, it's obviously a reason. So let's talk. So we ended up talking 1 year. It was my birthday. We was at the graveyard, but she was on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I basically just put everything out like, okay, I know you heard all the songs I was talking about what I want to do to you and your kids and all that shit. That was old. I didn't have no kids. I didn't have nothing going for myself. So it's like, yeah, around that time I would have threw my life away. Now I got too much to lose. We had that conversation. Then like, I want to say 2 weeks after that conversation, she calls me like tweaking, like, are you following me? I think you're trying to kill me or somebody from your family is trying to kill me. Then 2 weeks later, I get an order of protection in the mail from her.
What?
Then I started getting private calls and death threats.
Oh,
man, yeah,
my goodness.
It was crazy. It is like she was telling my brother, yeah, I be driving by Laramie. I be seeing him in front of the house and stuff like that. Like, you weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to put an order of protection against her. Sounds like she the one that got.
Yeah, but I ain't worried about her. Like that's
wow.
Pass.
That is crazy. Yeah. But let me ask you this, and you can share it or not. Okay. Did she ever give an explanation of why she did what she did?
No, she actually said she didn't mean to do it. But I'm like, why you shoot him? You know what I'm saying? So like, if you ain't mean to do it, then why you shooting?
You drug him in the house, like all that. If you didn't mean it, you would have called and picked up called the police 911 immediately.
Exactly.
Give me that crap.
She never gave an explanation, or she never gave an apology.
Wow, that is insane. But you know what? Like you said, you have to. As hard as it may be and as difficult it is, we have to find forgiveness in our heart. We will never forget.
Yeah.
Trust me, we'll never spin the block and be cool again.
Yeah.
But you have to find forgiveness in your heart. If you keep God first in your life, that's so important.
Yeah, I had to forgive her for me because it's like I was self-sabotaging so much stuff, especially when it came to like women. It was like because a woman killed my father, it was like love. I was not trying to accept none of that. So it's like I was self-sabotaging relationships, friendships, family members. So it's like that was something I had to do for myself, not even for her.
You know what? You're absolutely right. And this might sound like a stretch, but I'm going to throw it out there because it's scientific facts.
Yeah.
A lot of these crazy like serial killers and stuff that go after women, it's because they were abused by women when they were little. So psychologically, it's in their head that I've got to hurt women. So that's because they haven't forgave whoever it was that hurt them.
Facts.
That's why it's so important because like you said, you got kids and stuff now. You got a lot to live for.
I got daughters.
Yeah. So yeah, you got daughters and it's up to you to show them how a woman's supposed to be treated.
Facts, yes.
How many girls you got?
I got 3.
What is their age range?
One's 15, one's 12, and one's 11.
Oh, that's a beautiful age range. They're kind of right there, but not too close.
Yeah.
How did becoming a girl dad change your life?
Man, it slowed me down because I was doing too much.
Yeah.
So it slowed me down, you know what I'm saying? It made me appreciate and learn to love a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Be more appreciative and open up, because I was a hard-headed knucklehead, always hanging on the block doing stuff I ain't got no business doing.
Yeah. What about your mother, your biological mother? I know you mentioned the stepmother, the crazy lady. What about your biological mother? A good relationship with her?
Oh, yeah, she's good.
She's in Chicago as well? Shout out to Ma Dukes. She's a proud grandma, right?
Yeah, she's it.
I know that's right. I love that. That is dope. So YSTG, what does that stand for?
Young Spade the General.
Where did that stem from?
That basically stemmed from, it was crazy. I don't know how to play spades. Everybody laugh when they say, like, how you
I don't either. It's okay. Give me some Uno. I'm good.
It just stemmed from, I guess, I forgot what was going on. It was like a studio session we was having. And they was just like, I was just laying, it was just like, I would come up with hooks and the songs would be done. They just like, man, this shit just remind me of a spade game, like you just steady getting yards and shit like that, or whatever they call it in the game when they get the book of the yard or some shit. They was like comparing what I was doing in the studio to that, so I just kind of like, all right, fucking Young Spade the General. And I took the General from my pops, because my pops was Sir Powell the General, so it's like, so I just basically took the General from my pops and just Young Spade, you know what I'm saying? I
love that, because you incorporated his legacy into what you're doing, because you are right now are writing and leaving your legacy through your music, because you're a girl dad.
Yeah.
You're working on that next generational wealth type situation for your baby girls.
Yes.
How does your name represent who you are as an artist?
As an artist, it represents me. I'm like Spade. That's like the wild card. So it's like my personality is like I could be quiet sometimes. Sometimes I could be spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as an artist, you know, it fits my personality like real good.
I think that's important. When as an artist, you have to come up with something that has some meaning behind it and is true to you as well.
Yeah.
Because essentially that may be the name you carry with you forever. Some artists do rebrands, they change their names, but if this is your name forever, you got to come up with something that really represents like you as the artist, and it's going to make sense for the duration of your music career.
Yes.
Let's talk about this single. Take it off.
Take it off. Take
them damn panties off. That's going to be my new anthem. I love it. What was the inspiration behind the record?
What's crazy, the record is actually like 8 years old.
Is it really?
Yeah, so it's old to me, but it's new to y'all.
100%.
It's like, I was just listening to this beat, and it was just like, I remember when me and my boy T Fly, shout out T Fly, had performed a song like a minute ago at this club called Club Red, and I remember how it tore the club up, but it was to a different beat. It was to an industry beat. I forgot which one it was, but then when I started doing the hook to that beat I had bought for that, I was like, oh yeah, and I just ran with it.
Man, that is dope. I'm glad that you solidified it. You know, like you said, you purchased a beat. Because if you want an industry beat, it's for promo purposes only.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you solidified the deal. You own the situation now. How important was that to you once you started seeing how people were like really tapping in with it? You're like, you know what? Let me go and get my business together behind this record.
Oh, it was real important, especially when my boy JT was like, man, you got you one. You got you one.
He gonna keep you in line. I can tell.
He the reason I'm actually back doing the stuff consistent, because literally I was working. I was a general manager at Domino's, so I ain't gonna lie, I let that get in the way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I was kind of like doing it as a hobby, but he would literally tell me like, man, Joe, you need to get back at it. So it's like I got back at it. Now I'm like more consistent. Like for the last month and a half, I've been like real consistent on the content and, you know, dropping and stuff like that. So shout out to my boy. He the reason, like, I done really hop all the way back in it.
You need somebody that's gonna pick you up and lift you up and push you to do stuff, because it can be difficult sometimes to self-motivate, because like we said, life be lifing, be throwing curveballs at us and stuff like that. So to have someone real around you that's truly in your corner, that's a complete blessing right there.
Yeah, it is.
And he mentioned to me when you were doing your performance that you guys work together too. What is it like working with this guy?
It's awesome. It's awesome. It's all
hold on.
It's all fun.
So y'all got like a team chat situation. What is your name on there?
It's first the first name was Lord Dragon Coochie Slayer. Then I changed, now it's Sensational Coochie Slayer.
Bruh, I'm fried. I'm dead. Listen, like I was saying to him too, we live in such an uptight world. People get offended by everything. They're triggered by everything.
Yeah.
We gotta like let our hair down and have some fun sometimes. Like,
facts.
I'm kind of vulgar, you know what I'm saying? And some people might get offended by that. I love the type of energy that you're putting out to the world because you're not hurting nobody. You're having fun.
It was crazy because even Show said that he tapped me like, bro, what the fuck? Like, Lord Dragon Coochie Slayer? Bro, I'm not saving your name as that.
Right. Another man may not want to, you know what I'm saying? But a woman be like, oh, Coochie Slayer, you say? What you talking?
Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody got an iPhone every time they test me and see them like, sensational Coochie Slayer, really?
That is hilarious. Your project, IJWF.
I just want to fuck.
This guy right here. This guy right here. How did you come up with that name? I mean, obviously the title could be self-explanatory.
Yeah, so basically it's like it's a 7-song EP. It's basically a bunch of songs geared towards I just want to fuck. And like fuck Sweetest Day. I dropped it on Sweetest Day. So like instead of being I just want to fuck Sweetest Day. I don't want no gift. Give me some puss.
Okay, so we're going to dive in on this real quick because I'm not afraid to talk about this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Is that your attitude towards women currently?
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not. That was just my attitude geared towards, that specific project.
I got you.
I got a lot of, different things I could go on, but for that specific project, I just had gotten character for that.
Understood. I mean, listen, I feel like that's what you have to do sometimes. It's no different than being an actor or actress. You got to get in character.
Yeah, plus sex sells.
Sex sells. That's why women, a lot of them show their bodies and this, that, and the third because they know that people going to pay attention to that. It's truly like an alter ego for you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah, plus I'm a Gemini, so it kind of matches. It balances out.
Oh, I know about them Geminis. Y'all got that definite split personality. But it's safe to say that you ain't letting your baby girls listen to your music.
Nah.
Not till they get a little older.
Nope.
Do you make family friendly type music as well? We'll call it family friendly.
Yes, I make family friendly music.
Okay.
I got music with no cursing words. You know what I'm saying? Like I could write songs with no cursing, but I can make a lot of music. Outside
of like the style of music that you're doing right now, do you want to tap into other genres as well? Because I see a lot of artists crossing over. Yeah, I want to tap into Afro beats, and I also want to try out country. Also, I think I could do country. Well, I know I could do country, and I know I could do Afro beats. Anything I focus on and set my mind to, I could do it. I feel like you got the good voice for that country music. Yeah, it'd be crazy because everybody be like, man, I talk on the phone. They're like, you got a sexy voice. You got a phone operator voice. Do you know how to line dance? No, I need to learn. You got to learn. Get you some boots. I'm too bow-legged. It's okay. It won't get in the way. Get you some boots. Get to stepping. Okay. Like that Southern soul sound. Yeah. Man, it's beautiful. A lot of people are doing that right now. I know. And I think Big X doing like a whole country album. I think he did something like that. That is dope. But he's so fire. Mm-hmm. He's so fire. And then, like you said, Afro beats too. Such a beautiful genre. Yeah. In fact, my second guest that I had here today, this was my second interview I did with her. She had flew to Lagos, Nigeria, specifically to record her. She's, American, but she flew there to record her Afro beats project because she wanted to get totally in that vibe, and I was like, man, that's fire. Yeah, it is. That's fire. So that's dope. So we can anticipate some different styles of music from you coming soon. You mentioned being more consistent this year. You talked about it a little while ago. How do you feel like now that you guys are working, he's getting behind you, you said you're being more consistent, are you noticing a shift and a difference in the outcome and results? Yes, I'm noticing a difference because it's like I'm putting more in than what I was as far as like self-investing. Like I'm using more of my money, like I'm coming out of pocket, as well as like, shout out my big homie Cobbs. He'll, throw money into me also. So it's like I'm seeing more of a positive output, especially when JT, like, yeah, man, keep doing what the fuck you doing. I'm seeing you more, you know what I'm saying? And he a DJ, so he know what's going on out here. Absolutely, because as quickly as you gain a fan, you could lose one. Yep. One of the most important things that people can do on social media, if you're looking to keep them followers and your fan base, is then engage with them. So if someone comes and comments on your post, make sure you like their comment and comment back. Oh yeah, I do that all the time. Yeah, I do too. And you notice an influx of people continuing to come back because people want to feel seen. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if they constantly comment and you don't ever respond, they're like, well, damn, he don't even see my shit. I'm not coming back no more.
Right.
Definitely. What type of content have you been creating?
It'd just be like random stuff. Like I'm trying to get into more doing skits and stuff like that. But
you would be good at that.
Like, yeah, even Show said it because I've been doing like just random like podcast contents with Show and stuff like that. Then I work at the Smoke Shop, King of the Flavors. No, this is
that's
Smoke
hard.
Shop. So we were doing content and that stuff, but I'm trying to get more into like the content. I do content with like me rapping the song and stuff like that, but I'm trying to get more into the hands-on like skits and doing like the actual real content, stuff like that.
Got you. So over the last, few months, we'll say maybe even year, you're really kind of getting back into your stride of creating content. Has there been a defining moment for you so far that really like solidified that, man, I'm doing the right thing. Music is my calling. Have you had that moment yet?
Yes, I have. Like it was literally when I want to say last year, the year before last, I had a studio space that I was paying rent for. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't using it to like make money. I was using it just like record and work on my craft. I let that spot go. And then it's like my big homie Cobb that owned the Smoke Shop, he ended up opening up a studio. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, let me engineer for you. I know how to do it. So he was like, all right. So he blessed me, gave me the key. So it's like now it's like, damn, another studio just fell in my lap. So it's like now at this point it's like either I'm gonna play with it or I'm just gonna go full fledged. Then it's like I know JT, who he has a lot of stuff going on. Then it's like my big homie, he telling me stuff he want to do. So I'm like, all right, I just need to just lock in and do this. Then it's like, then I got like 2 hard drives worth of music. Like it was like for 2 years I just recorded. So it's like it was all a good timing because it's not now I could just like pick and I was shop songs. I want to be a ghostwriter, write hook stuff like that. So it was all good timing.
It feels good though, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
Like when you're having motion and you're got good people around you, because when things become stagnant, that's when we can get into like kind of a depressive state because things aren't moving and shaking like we wanted to. And we all go through that.
True.
We got to give ourselves some grace. Can't beat ourselves up, but it feels good to have that motion.
Yeah, and I know part of it was me. I had to actually get out there and do shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I know part of it is like I got to actually put the work in my damn stuff. I can't just be like, man, I need this, I need that, and not actually getting out there and doing the work, putting the work in to get it. Most
definitely, because I feel like along your journey, you learn a lot of lessons.
Yeah, you do.
What is a lesson that has kept you, we'll say, stay positive and stay relevant with what you're doing?
A lesson that keeps me positive is basically knowing that I know genuine people with genuine connects that if I came to them with some good money, they wouldn't fuck me over. Versus I done seen people with bogus connects as they made like broken promises, paid them this money, they ran off, or they didn't complete a service, or you know what I'm saying? It was just this bullshit.
Bruh, there's a lot of that goes on in this industry. I feel like there's more scam in the music industry than any other industry in the world.
Yeah, it is.
Sadly, a lot of these independent artists, they fall victim to it all the time. I say this and I'm going to say it again. If someone randomly reaches out to you in your DM or email and says, hey, I can do this for you, but you got to pay me.
Hey.
Stop responding immediately.
I swear to God.
Stop. It's a scam. They're going to take your money and then they're going to block you and you ain't never going to hear from them again. And then you pissed off.
Man, I get those so much.
I do too.
Like, it was
and I'm not even an artist.
One person on Facebook, every year he would say he have a big jam and some shit. And he got one of my guys before. And I told him, like, you something? He said, yeah. I said, you stupid. I said, I told you don't do it. I said, that's not real, bro. Like, he does that every fucking year.
Bruh, it's so frustrating because people work hard for their money. And what a lot of these folks don't realize, when you out here scamming people, taking money from them, you gonna get hurt eventually. You gonna cross the right one. You gonna fuck around and find out.
Catch up with your ass.
It will, man. Like, you got to be mindful. So yeah, like I always tell artists, if someone randomly hits your DM or your email, and then they turn around and ask for money, run the other direction because it's probably a scam. I'm never gonna randomly DM someone and say, hey, I can do this for you, but by the way, you got to pay me. If I did randomly DM, it's because I see their potential and I say, let's just work. But I don't ever do that either. I allow people to come to me. when they feel comfortable. So, yeah, the scammers are real.
Yeah, they is.
So you've also been working on your own clothing line.
Yeah, I don't got any mock-ups yet, but
that's okay.
It's gonna be called Forever the Villain. Forever the Villain Apparel. Forever the Villain
Apparel. Tell us the story behind that.
So basically, the story is
you're not a villain, are you?
Yes. yes.
Okay.
Like, I used to be a superhero and fight crime, but it's like, now I gotta be a villain. But it's like, because everybody's the villain in somebody's story. And I feel like sometimes you have to be a villain to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to be aggressive. Sometimes you have to be that asshole. Sometimes you just have to put your feet on people's neck. So it's like, that's basically like, forever the villain. I'll forever be the bad guy, whether you like me or not. Because I know it's going to be people that's always going to see me as the villain. No matter what I do, no matter what type of good I do. So, When you come out with that clothing line, I need to be the first one to purchase one. I got you.
I'm so serious because I feel that way. Like, there are people out here who do not like me because I stand on business. I'm very headstrong. I say what's on my mind. Mm-hmm. And there's people who can't handle that. They don't like it. So like you said, I'm the villain to them. Yeah. I've been called the B word. People tell me I'm mean. I'm like, bro, I'm just about my business. Yeah. So when you come out with this clothing line, I need to be the first one to purchase it. I'm going to wear it proud.
I got you.
Forever the damn villain. So when can we possibly anticipate? You said that you're working on a mock-up. Like,
hopefully by the end of this year. Hopefully by the end of this year. Because right now I've just been, I've been on the music, trying to get back in rotation with the music. But I'm going to get started on that hopefully by the end of this year, December.
So I know JT said he's a graphic designer.
Yeah, he does all my graphics. Like
okay.
Any cover you seen, like any logo, he literally does everything.
Which the artwork for the song is fire.
Yes.
So is he going to help you with the logo and all that stuff? Okay.
Of course, yes.
Okay, so you ain't got to... Sooner than later, get the paperwork done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you should see the cover he made for this song I got called Pussy Doctor.
This guy right here, he's got a song for everything. He's the pussy doctor, y'all. The pussy doc. Hold on, what does the cover look like? I can only imagine.
So
I'm so curious now.
It's like,
is it on Apple Music?
Yeah, it's on Apple Music.
So keep explaining it.
So it's basically like a doctor's prescription with some lipstick on it. It says dick 3 times a day or as much as needed. Then it has the smoke shop address on it. Then it has like the Rose vibrating toy, a condom, a honey pack, and Blue Chew.
Hold on, let me see. I got it pulled up. Let me see if I can get it on this camera right here. Right there it is. Y'all see that? Zoom in. That's fire. I love the fact that you incorporated like the prescriptions on there. This is what you need. That was so creative. Who came up with that idea?
I came up with it. What's crazy is
he brought it to life.
Yeah, literally anything I throw at him, and he say, "Man, you always give me a hard fucking time." But he always literally nail every single cover down to the detail, like literally every single cover.
So let's give him his shine. Do you know his Instagram off top of your head?
Yeah, Jordan Thomas is DJ JT the Don. Yeah, well he got 2.
Say it here.
DJ JT the Don or Jordan Thomas on IG and Facebook.
Okay, so if you guys need some graphics, he's a DJ. I'm sure he does other things as well. Make sure you guys tap in with him. Show him some love because, bruh, having a good graphic art for your single, your album is so important.
Yeah, it is.
Because I feel like if I look at artwork and it looks janky, in my mind, automatically, I think the song's going to be janky. It's perception.
Yeah.
So get you a good graphic designer. We got one right here, JT in the building. Most definitely. You mentioned King of the Flavor Smoke Shop. How does that venture tie into everything that you have going on?
So basically, King of the Flavors, which is owned by Chris Cobbs, my boy. Shout out Chris Cobb. You know what I'm saying? He basically does music also. You know what I'm saying? Like, he basically put me on in the smoke shop, let me work in the smoke shop, which the studio is connected to the smoke shop.
Okay.
So it's like we're actually trying to tie into, King of the Flavors, which is a brand, basically got all the flavors. It's a smoke shop. Basically how the music game is music, weed, and women. So all of it kind of ties into King of the Flavors.
That is dope.
Yeah, we opened up in 2020 and we've been open for about 5 years, going on our 6th year. And
congratulations.
We also have a Halloween party going on next Friday. Best costume gets a free zip.
What are you dressing up as, sir?
I'm going to be Spider-Man.
I thought you were going to be the pussy doctor.
They was telling me to do that, but you know, I couldn't find a doctor's. I wanted to get a custom-made doctor's coat, but what's crazy is I'm actually saving that for my performance. I'm getting like a custom-made doctor's coat that say "Pussy Doctor."
That's hard. What did you say that the music industry is built on? Weed, women, and money.
Yep.
But you said, what order did you say it in?
I forgot.
Was it money, weed, and women?
Money, weed, and women. I think
you should come up with a song like that.
Money, weed, and women.
Yeah. That would fit into, I think, the whole persona of which, you know.
Whole time I probably do. I actually got a song called King of the Flavors, you know what I'm saying, for the smoke shop. But I probably do got a song like that. I got so much material recorded. Like, it's crazy.
So being that you're on the business side as well, you know, with the smoke shop and, you know, the studio, any artist that's looking to tap into doing other business ventures, because we can't just have one stream of income, any advice that you would offer them? Because a lot of them want to walk away from their job and just do music early on, and that's the wrong thing to do. Any advice you could offer them, you know, to help them start business?
I would tell them to keep at it. Get around people that's doing way better than you. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel intimidated by those people, because those could be the people that can help you grow. Like, now I'm at the point in my life where I want to be around people that are doing 10 times better than me. That way I know I could learn from and I could grow and evolve into the person that I'm trying to be.
That is facts. I had a gentleman years ago. He was a millionaire, and he said hanging around people making $50,000 a year can't tell you how to get to that million. You got to hang around the millionaires or the people, whatever you aspire to be and where you want to be in life. You got to hang around those type of people.
Facts.
It's no shade to someone who's making $50,000 a year, because that's still a decent salary, but they're not going to tell you how to get to that million because they've never done it.
No, they're not.
You got to surround yourself with the people that you want to be like. Most definitely. The song "Take It Off." What's one line from the song that best represents your mindset right now?
Booty shaking like a Caesar, so stripping tables peaches. Booty shaking like a Caesar, shorty stripping tables peaches. Baby, what you doing with all that?
Na na na.
Yeah.
Is there an official video for it yet?
Not yet.
Oh, bro, what you waiting on?
Man, it's coming. It's coming. I got like an unofficial video, and I got 2 mic drops.
Okay, well, see, that's good content. The having unofficial videos, like you said, whether maybe you record something while you're in the studio, or mic drops, those are great content as well. I feel like oftentimes those somewhat replace a music video.
Yeah, because it's like, I feel like that video has to kind of be like Tip Drill 2.0.
Understood.
So,
all right. So I got kind of an off the wall question. Ain't got nothing to do with you and me, but it kind of has something to do with you and me.
Okay.
Tonight is the Versus. Have you been watching the Versus like during the pandemic?
Yeah.
No Limit, Cash Money. Who you got?
I got No Limit.
Oh, that was quick.
Like, cause they catalog. Like they got a catalog. You know what I'm saying? Like, no shade to Cash Money, but No Limit has a catalog.
Man, I agree with you. And one thing, like you said, no shade to Cash Money, but man, Master P is truly a master. Like, he has put so many people in position to win, and he's done so many things himself. You know, he's a businessman. Like, big salute. So yeah, I'm gonna be tuned in tonight. Man,
I'm all over No Limit. We actually having a watch party at my smoke shop for the No Limit Cash.
Oh, that's hard. There's a watch party here in Atlanta tonight too. Yeah, it's at the Atrium. What city is that? Decatur, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, there's a watch party out here tonight going on too. Would you say that Chicago has like a competitive music scene?
Yes, it does. This is very competitive as far as the music wise, you know, but I feel it's starting to get a little bit more unity. You know, it wasn't really unified. It's kind of like a crabs in the barrel scene, but it's getting a little bit more unified. And I say once it gets more unified, it'll be a force to reckon with.
So with there being a lot of competitiveness and people trying to outdo each other, that's what you're competing with other people essentially. What makes you stand out from the other artist?
What makes me stand out from the other artists, I'm just in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm not comparing my stuff to the next person, or, I'm not trying to sound like the next person. I'm not trying to do drill, even though I know drill is what's trending and getting people on, but it's like, I'm just trying to be different. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like, and this is a controversial question, but I like to ask it. Do you feel like Chicago is the originator of drill music?
Yes.
I agree with you on that. There are some people who try to claim it from other areas. It truly came. Where was the start of it, to your knowledge?
To my knowledge, people say King Louis started it, but it's like I was hearing Chief Keef more than King Louis. You know what I'm saying? But people say King Louis started it. People say, you know, Chief Keef started it.
If I came to Chicago to visit for the first time as like touristy, I'm not there on music business. What are like 2-3 go-to spots that I gotta hit when I come to Chicago?
I would say go downtown Chicago. Try to hit the Riverwalk. There's a lot of good restaurants on the Riverwalk. Where else? I would say try to go to the John Hancock building.
Okay.
And I also say try to hit Navy Pier. If you're a person that likes sightseeing and seeing views and stuff.
No, I definitely do. That was going to kind of be my next question because I love nature, outdoorsy type stuff. So I know it's a big city. It's a concrete jungle.
It's actually a Japanese garden somewhere in Chicago.
See, I would love something like that. Yeah, that's my speed.
It's very beautiful. It's a Japanese garden in Chicago. I forgot where it's at, but it's kind of like a hidden gem, but it's not a hidden gem because people have been talking about it.
Most definitely. So you got to go check it out too.
Yeah.
What is next for you musically? Like, what can we look forward to?
Next for me musically, I actually got some new music coming early November, and I have another EP dropping December 12th on my pop's birthday called Life After Pal, dedicated to my pops.
Wow. And speaking on that, I feel like having endured what you did, losing your dad as tragically as you did, and being able to bounce back from that, there ain't nothing you can't do.
Literally, no.
Like, literally, there is nothing that you cannot do. I commend you for that.
I appreciate it.
Because a lot of people wouldn't have the strength to be able to pick up and move on from that.
I got to keep on going.
Man, absolutely. Anybody that wants to keep up with your journey, where can they follow you at?
They can follow me on Facebook, YSTG. You know what I'm saying? That's the like page. They can follow me on Instagram, the real YSTG_LBLENT. Apple Music YSTG, Spotify YSTG, YouTube YSTG, Google YSTG. I'll pop up.
I know that's right. He Googleable, y'all. Who do you want to give thanks to for just loving you and supporting you through your journey?
Oh man, where do I start? First, my best friend, Mocha, God rest her soul, was like my #1 fan, you know what I'm saying? She passed in 2015, February 15th. You know what I'm saying? That was like my motivation. Then I got my boy, JT, you know what I'm saying? Then my brother Yogi, Showcase, my homie Cobbs, my homie You Know It, Kills, Bree, my friend, fucking, my cousin Cortez. It's a list, you know. It's a lot of people that show me love. You know, my big homie C-Rock, you know what I'm saying, big bro. My homie Biz. That's all I can remember, but it's way more. You know what I'm saying? It's way more people that's like low key support me. Like I had a bunch of people. Like, I got some silent supporters too that literally slide in my inbox and like give me constructive criticism. Like my homie Dean, he slid in my inbox like, "Can you take constructive criticism?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know, I like constructive criticism. You know, I want to know how I'm doing then, because I performed at the Avondale for the Beating the Butcher Money and Power tour." Okay. So he basically like, "Man, you need to loosen up and talk to the crowd more." So I said, okay, I get what you're saying. He said, "Yeah, man, just, you know, try to loosen up and talk to the crowd more." So I actually implemented that, you know, on the show I did last night, and talk to the crowd a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I could live perform, but it's like I'm kind of I'm not saying just getting back into it, but getting back into the swing of performing live and, you know, interacting with the crowd and stuff like that.
That was a great piece of advice, because people want to almost feel like they know you. Just like I tell artists, when you go to a showcase and you know you're going to be on stage performing and, you know, you got to wait your turn, work the room, move around and introduce yourself, because now because someone has made your acquaintance, you have a better chance of them paying attention to you when you're on stage. Because like, oh, bro, what's cool? We came over here, we chopped it up. Versus if you in the corner smoking weed all night, no one's seen you, and then you jump on stage, people are like, who is this? Yep. So you're right. And then you got to get on that stage and show your personality. And what did you say? Stop me mugging?
Stop. This ain't a mug shot.
This ain't a mug shot. We ain't at no funeral. Like, look happy.
Yeah.
Anything else that you have coming up in the works that we did not talk about that we need to put people on game with before I ask my very last question?
Besides, I just dropped the IJWF EP. That's about it. Then there's going to be some more visuals coming, some more content coming. I'm actually finna start. Well, it's already started. I got this. I'm finna do something like it's kind of like a trapped in the closet thing, but not trapped in the closet. I got this song called Charlie. I'm gonna make like into a small movie film.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be like a 3-part song. I'm gonna turn it into a small movie film also. And that's going to be like a separate project from like all the music stuff.
That's hard. So film is something you want to dive into a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Love it. All right. So I got one last question for you. You ready?
Yep.
Where are we at?
Industry's most wanted.
You got to tell the whole world what makes you the industry's most wanted.
Well, basically what makes me the industry's most wanted is I'm Spade. You know, ain't nothing beating Spade. You know, I'm the greatest. Forever the greatest. But other than that, it's like I'm different. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do drill, I could do R&B. You know what I'm saying? I could go anywhere with it. Like just challenge me. I'm a writer. My pen is lethal.
Let me hear you sing. I can do R&B.
Yeah. That's all I got.
I'm crying.
But you know, I just feel like I'm different. I know I'm different. You know, so it's like I'm not gonna, you know, everything's not gonna sound the same with me. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna sound different.
And you have great energy too.
Yeah. That
separates you because I'll tell you, like, nobody wants to work with an a-hole at the end of the day. Sometimes we are forced to, but if I have a choice, I don't want to work with someone with no shitty attitude, uptight all the time. You have great energy, and I feel like that alone will carry you a long way.
Yeah, it's like you got to have great energy because, like you said, nobody wants to work with an asshole.
At all.
Like, nobody wants to work with a negative person. Like, people want to be around positive energy. People want to be around people with a good vibration. Like, nobody wants to be around, like, a low vibrational person because that energy rubs off. Like, energy is real. So.
It can be transferred.
Yes. Like, you have people who drain the energy vampires. So it's like having somebody around with good energy and being around people with good energy is very fucking important.
Absolutely. If you walk around all the time miserable and unhappy, you need to seek help.
Yeah.
No, and I'm being serious. You know, mental health is real because there's no reason why someone should be walking around miserable and uptight and mean all the time.
But if they is like that, what it is, you know, they got parasites in them, so they just need to detox and shit all them worms out.
Ooh, Lord, you tell them again. Detox and shit all them worms out and them bugs and critters that are up inside your whole system. Man. Thank you for being here today.
No problem. I appreciate it.
Of course, absolutely. It's your girl, TampaMystic. We out of here, y'all.
Let me see you move in slow-mo. Hold on, I need a photo. Shorty thicker than a stick, man, I can't lie. Let me get a lap dance, try to smack that. Love it when you get to talking and your booty jiggle. Let me see you work that pole.